What's up, guys? What's up, man? Try to do my best to be positive, but damn it, I can't hide it, man. Hope y'all doing good out here. We'll have a cool little episode. Figure I'll bring out the TGK Uncensored episode to be able to talk about some of these ongoing topics before Game 5. I look at this as a way to kind of get the vibes not right, but just kind of get some of this anxiety out of the way, just to be able to kind of talk about some of these things. Again, there's been a lot of stuff that came out today, and so I just want to go over it and get y'all's thoughts as well. Again, I'm not the expert here. I'm gonna be sharing my perspective on everything that's came out today and how I actually feel about moving forward. I had a great conversation with slightly biased on his playback yesterday. I don't know if you could play it back though, but it was such a great conversation. But you were able to pick up like two completely different perspectives within the same realm, and I thought it was a really good conversation. So I don't know if he could repost that or something, but I would love that. But I just kind of wanted to continue kind of how that conversation was going, but in more with the updated news that we got today, because yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. So we're gonna get into that statement that Luka said after Game 4 where he felt that he was letting Kyrie down. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into Kyrie talking about that there's Clipper fatigue, which it kind of just went by the sideline or by the wayside. But I think there's a little more to it, because I don't think it's just Clipper fatigue for Luka. I think all of us feel that, Also talk about how Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks offensive schemes can help Luka. I think if he is dealing with this knee sprain that officially has been announced, and if he is going to play through it, I think there needs to be a way that we can help him. We can't expect this man to play a healthy Luka ball and expect us to win. It's just, I'm not going to put anything past Luka like he's not capable of doing it. I definitely think he's capable of doing it. But we're 4 games into the series, and he's not been efficient, Luka, right? He's been playing great. He's been putting up stats, but he hasn't been efficient, Luka. And we still haven't got the Luka game. And I feel like I don't want to be careful with my words, because then people get upset if you're not, fair to Luka. I'm fair to Luka. I'm not here to call him out by any sort of imagination or in any way. My thing is more like, how can we help this team? How can we help Luka, right? Then at the end, want to talk about the sprained knee confirmation, and then Luka had a bunch of tape on his knees, right? So I want to go over that, and then kind of get a perspective from Brian Sutter. I don't know how you say his last name, but he responded to some of these things. So I want to get his perspective as well. Again, y'all can drop comments, man. Whatever y'all want to do today, I'll respond to as many as I can. Obviously, pregame show, I kind of changed it up a bit where I'm only responding when I have a chance to the relevant comments during the segment. So, but today, open book, man. And then, try to be here till 9. Have a good little stream. Just chat it up, talk Mavericks basketball, and see what the hell, how we feel about tomorrow. We'll end it off with how we feel about tomorrow, because my nerves are already bad. Anyway, let's get into the comments right quick. Mr. Richard Case is in the building. What's up, Richard? He says, not as much as the Kittiest love for Maxey, Tim, and Dwight, or his band of high school coaches. We should trade Maxey and Dwight and Kidd for Vogel and Allen. Richard, you already know we can't do none of that, man. We can't do none of that. It's impossible. It's impossible. TMP in the building. What's up, the Mavs pod? Y'all gonna check him out. He does like post-game pods. He also does like daily conversation. Not daily conversation, but like he'll do a one-off pod, kind of like what I do, and just talk Maverick basketball. Man, y'all go check him out. Fantastic mind of basketball. And he's been a Maverick fan longer than I have, so you'll probably pick something up from him. But salute to TMP. He says, hey, can't wait to chop this up. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it. Mailbox in the building. Kyrie plays so well despite his 7 turnovers. We had 16 as a team total. I thought we had 17. Let me see. I thought we had even more than that. I think that was a big key to the loss. Yeah, we had 17 total turnovers, which was that was sad, man. That was sad. We've been such a great team protecting the ball, and we got careless with it in that game. Nick's in the building says Luka has to defer to Kyrie when he's not himself, and he's clearly not himself right now. We'll see what happens Game 5. Yeah, I fear that. I fear that. Like, is he gonna press? You know what I'm saying? With a strained knee, bro. We'll get into it. I don't even know if he should play. You know, that's the bad thing about it. Matthew in the building. He says, "Why can't we just win playoff games and not worry about it?" I wish, bro. I wish it was that simple, man. I don't want to play the Clippers no more, man. I want to get done with this and move on. Like, I wanted to face the Clippers. I just didn't want it to go this long. I wanted this shit to be over with already. And it's not. It's not. Latte in the building. What's up, Latte? Says TGK, I still have hope. Luka didn't let Kyrie down, but he needs to be better. I trust him. Yeah, that'll be the first topic we get into. Did Luka let Kyrie down? It's a great question. Mailbox says we're getting more rest between playoff games than any other series, it seems like. Yeah, because they really wanted our series to go 7. That's what they want, man. That's what the NBA wants. Hey, Mavericks Digest in the building. What's up, man? He says, ain't nothing to fear, and Mavs we trust. I hope so, MD. I hope so. I'm gonna lean on you, bro. I'm gonna lean on you, man. I need you to pick me up. You know, I need you to keep pushing those positive vibes, even if my pessimism is overpowering it. Keep going, bro. TMP says that was a good combo with Slightly. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna ask him to see if he could re-upload that and see if I can get that clip the conversation part. And it was like I just jumped on there. He was like, "Hey, come on stage," and then we chopped it up, and it just that's the first time I've ever talked to Slightly. So I thought that was pretty awesome. MVP Luka in the building. Hey, yo, what's up, man? What's up? Mailbox says Exum was and is due for some something, man. Nick says, I think it should be Luka's call if he is playing or not. If he's only at 70 or 80%, he can still be a major threat, but he can learn how to defer to Kyrie for a majority of the game. But can he learn? Can he? You know, that's a great question. He's a 25-year-old that wants to win, man. It's a little different. Kareem in the building. What's up, Kareem? What's up, TGK? Don't forget, open floaters. Better than step back contested threes. Can't win if your coach is an idiot. Man. You know what Jason Kidd will say?
Twitter's a hell of a coach.
MVP Lucas says, last 2 minutes of the game 4, Clippers knew exactly what they wanted to do on offense and executed perfectly. Mavs offensive possessions last 2 minutes weren't great looks. Didn't know what they wanted. MVP Luka, Chris, fire Jason Kidd, whatever the case may be. I stated, I was like, I feel like the Los Angeles Clippers, they have an identity without Kawhi, whereas the Mavericks don't have an identity without Kawhi, you know? Because whenever we're playing them without Kawhi, we have a quarter where we just don't know what the hell we're doing. And then we figure it out the rest of the way. We play physical and all that good stuff, and then we get it going, and it's just too little too late, you know? So I think in tomorrow's game, Kawhi Leonard is officially not playing tomorrow. I think tomorrow is massive for us to be able to make sure we take care of business. But, oh, man. It's one of those series that I wish it was already over because now I don't have a great grasp personally. I'm not speaking for everybody, right? I think Slightly is very confident. Mavericks Digest is very confident. TMP, I think I don't know where you at, TMP. I feel like you're kind of where I'm at, where I just don't know where we're at. I don't have the greatest sense of where we are as a team due to just the lack of specific inconsistencies when it comes to one quarter. We lost one quarter in a major way, and it cost us 2 games. Well, 2 quarters, but 1 quarter, right, in each game, and it cost us 2 games. So I think, it's tough. It's tough to gauge, man. It's tough to gauge. Kareem says, I still have faith in the Mavs 100%. If you don't believe, you shouldn't be here. Luka's wife's B-day is today, so 50 piece for Luka tomorrow. Book it. Hey, man. I'm not saying I don't believe. I'm just saying my worry and my nerves exceed all everything, bro. Like I'm a fan at the end of the day. Nick says your pessimism is warranted, but I am not sharing that vibe. I still think Mavs in 6 if Kid adjusts to Kawhi-less Clips. It's been 2 games that Clips got them off guard with Kawhi being hurt. I agree, and I appreciate you. I appreciate allowing me to be me, man. I do. Nick says I still stand by firing Kid unless Mavs reach the finals minimum. See, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't win. Like I have pessimism, but I'm not like, we should fire Kid. You're like, I think we're still gonna win, but we should still fire Kid. Like, see, we can't win, man. Juan Romo in the building. What's up? J Kid robbed the team of that win. Ooh. I think a lot of people would agree with you, man. Mavericks Digest says, hot take. I don't think Kawhi playing or not is our problem. Look at how we lost. What does Kawhi playing do? How affect how we play? I don't think it's as deep as people say it is. I do think without him playing, it does make like Harden and Paul George more comfortable in their role because they know they have to step up and fill in for Kawhi Leonard. I do think the team solidifies their roles as opposed to if Kawhi's there, they feel like they have to get him involved. So they're a better team because of it in that sense. Now, obviously, you want a healthy Kawhi there because that makes them a better team. But an unhealthy Kawhi and incapable, how would I say, gimped Kawhi makes them worse, right? Whenever you got Paul George and Harden knowing they got to step it up offensively, it makes them a better team, in my estimation. Juan Romo says you got to have a rim protector out there on the court. We'll get into that real quick. TMP says whatever the exact reasons for those 2 L's is, this team can absolutely defeat the Clips. I believe too. But a injured Luka, like a official knee sprain Luka, gives me cause for pause, man. Gina Kim is in the building. What's up?
Daddy, chill.
Hey, TGK, I'm concerned about Luka's sprain, but he has to play. It's still Mavs in 6. Regardless, though, Luka will show up when we need him. Because, last time I was as pessimistic as I was, we won. All right? We won game 2. And then we won game 3. And then I got confident again. And then we lost game 4. So just let the universe reverse what I'm feeling, right? Just trust me. Trust me, all right? Nick says, TGK, well, the Mavs can still win this series, but I doubt they can reach the finals with the way Kid is coaching. MVP Luka says, you see PG on that podcast talking about that corner 3 and talking that shit to Kyrie's dad afterwards? Yeah, PG be talking a lot, man. He's talking a lot, and obviously that does irk me, and I wish we could shut him up, but we'll see, man. All right, let's go ahead and let's start talking about some Dallas Mavericks stuff, man. Let me share this right quick. So this was Luka Doncic right after Game 4.
From that, and then how has his game influenced your game at all?
Yeah, I just gotta help him more. I feel like I'm letting him down, so I gotta be there. I gotta help him more. He's given everything that he has, and he's been amazing for us the whole series.
All right. Luka Doncic. Oh, damn. I didn't even... Oh, me. Here we go. Is Luka Doncic letting Kyrie down, bro? I don't even know where to go with this. Do y'all think Luka is letting Kyrie down? You know what? Let me put that as a poll question. So there's currently a poll question up right now. 18 votes. It says, put how y'all feeling about Luka's knee sprain. 78% of y'all are saying still have hope. I love that. I love that y'all feel like that. 11% say doom and gloom. 11% rest and protect him. But 78% says still have hope. I love that. All right. Cool. Let me get a vibe for this. Is Luka letting Kyrie down? And let me know your answer. I see we got a couple of people here on YouTube, man. If y'all don't mind, just clicking the like button real quick for the channel. Goes a long way, man. Just hit the like button. It helps the channel grow, obviously. The like button is like air for a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to give air to trying to give it some some oxygen for the channel to be able to breathe. So yeah, there's a poll down below. It says, is Luka letting Kyrie down? So far we got 6 votes. 67% is saying yes. Damn. Holy crap. Man, yeah, get y'all votes in, man. Y'all get y'all votes in. Woo. That's crazy. I'm gonna let those votes go in right quick, and then let me answer a couple more comments. Jen Kim says, if Kid wants Maxine in, at least have a big next to him. He had Lively next to him when he made the comeback. They played great defense. Kid has to stop being stubborn. I don't even want to get into his after game remarks. I don't. Mailbox says, how's your bracket? Did you have the Mavs in 7 or 6? Bro, I had the Mavs in a sweep, man. I had the Mavs in a sweep. And then when you look at it, you see like that one bad quarter in game 1, that bad quarter in game 4. This should have been a sweep. It should have been a sweep, man. Should have, would have, could have, right? PJ kept receipts last time. I hope he saw what Bones posted so he could use that as motivation. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out pretty motivated and pissed. Because, yeah, knowing competitors, man, they don't like that. They're going to come out pretty peeved off. MVP Luka says Luka's desire to not let Kyrie down is going to fuel that Luka game we've been waiting for. Ooh, I love that. Nick says Luka Doncic is letting the whole team down because he's injured. It's not like he's doing it on purpose. Okay, I get what you're saying. Luka is not letting Kyrie down. He's letting everybody down. Damn. Gina Kim says 50-50. He's letting him down. Luka is trying, but that knee is hindering his full potential. But he can help if he stops forcing threes and let the game come to him. We just need 75% of Luka. Damn. Black says Luka's letting the entire city down. Damn. Woo, man. I did not think y'all were gonna go this route. Wow. MVP Luka says Luka is letting down the entire state of Texas and the entire country of Slovenia. Damn, MVP. TMP says he's not letting us down. He's hurt. Luka is a legend in the making, and moments like these are often the stuff of legends. Great point. I don't think he's completely letting him down. If he was 0 from 10 from the field like Clay, then I would, but he's still giving it his all with the bad knee, getting boards, steals, and assists. Homalate says, I don't see Luka let him down. As I said before, good players will figure out how to be better. Oh, and you're joking. Okay. I'm glad you're joking. Whoa, the chat is coming from. Yeah, I did not see the chat being like that. All right, let me go look at this poll question. After 20 votes, we are split down the middle. That means 10 of y'all think Luka is letting Kyrie down, and 10 of y'all are not. All right. Wow, that's crazy. Here's what I'll say about this, man. That's tough. Like, on the premise, like, the question should be a simple answer. Like, no, he's not, obviously, right? But then in a sense, you can see where he, devil's advocate, you can see where he is, right? Like, if Kyrie is the hot hand, you know you're hurt, defer a little bit more, right? But then also, you want to help your team win. And I know we can't use the he's young excuse anymore. Like, he's 25 now. And I think this is where Jason Kidd comes into play. Now, on the premise, do I think Luka's letting Kyrie down? No. To give you a straight up answer, no. I don't think he is. I think he's doing what he can with the injury that he has. The dude's fighting, bro. He's giving it his all. If this was a regular season, he is not playing for like weeks. He's giving it his all. That's all we can ask for. But his all right now is not the Luka that we're used to. So we're judging Luka right now on what his greatness is versus what he's given us at a 60 to 70% capacity, right? And his 60 to 70% capacity is still better than 92% of the league. So do I think he's letting him down? No. But I think the way to make it improve is through creating a better game plan, man. And that takes me to my next item, right? Where I feel like the Mavericks need to help Luka Doncic. And by helping Luka Doncic, you help Kyrie, right? Obviously, I would love to see Luka go for a 50-piece and all that good stuff. And maybe in the playoffs to be able to beat these Clippers, we need that. but you have Kyrie. Like, Kyrie's capable of that too. So, knowing that he has a sprain, my entire strategy and game plan is completely different. I think you need to utilize Luka out of the post. And I've been saying that even when he, quote unquote, what we were thinking he was healthy without the knee sprain. I've been asking for post plays for the longest. And I think you have to now. I think you have to get him in the post. And they fight him. They fight him to prevent him from establishing his space on the post. We just need to find a way, man, because keeping him on the perimeter is going to be even more difficult on that knee, bro. And, I mean, by looking at this picture right here, check this picture out. Does this look like a man that is bothered by a knee injury? I don't know, right? Like that looks like a man that's on a mission with no knee injury. But it's kind of tough to say. It's kind of tough to gauge it, right? He's on his Instagram stories. He's like watching soccer, having a good time. His girl's birthday. It don't seem like he worried, but we're worried. We're the one taking all the anxiety and nerves for him, right? We're the nervous ones. But at the end of the day, I do think because he is injured, the Mavericks, Jason Kidd, everybody involved, they got to make a better game plan to make it safer for Luka to play and better for Luka to play, and not keep him in the pick and roll and isolation ball like 100% of the time. 51.9% of his 3-point shots of his shot selection was coming from the three. I think we need to improve that. I think he was like 9 for 15 from the 2-point line. So we need to go back to the paint. We need to get him closer shots to the basket and use him as a decoy. You post him up and wait for a double and kick it out. I don't know, man. I don't know. But unless like his knee is good to go, then obviously run him till he wants to not run anymore. But it's just the tough part about it, man. It is the tough part about it. The Cinnamini monster, he took accountability and said so. Yes, he is. He just has to be better, and I think he understands that. I agree, but I also think he felt bad after the game, and so he feels like he's letting him down. But they came back, man, and you know the defense is one thing, right? The defense on Harden is one thing, but in general, I don't think he's letting Kyrie down. I don't. Dallas Matt says, bro, what? Other than Luka or Kai, who can make buckets on their own? That's a great point. I don't have an answer. I don't. Juan Romo, I hold Luka to another standard, so yeah, he's letting Kyrie down. His field goal percentage is not good. No, it's not. And you cannot deny it. You can't deny it. It's not right now. Gina Kim said, I hope him saying he feels like he's letting Kai down helps motivate him. Just lock in. We need him to heal first. If he can't make shots, just facilitate like he would usually do when he's off. Yep. That's what we need right now. The Cinnamini Monster says, being 25 is young for everybody else except him. That's why I hold him to a higher standard. Great point. I think we all hold him to a higher standard. And I think it's fair. I think it's fair if you hold him to a higher standard. And I think it's fair if you feel that he is letting Kyrie down because of that standard. I mean, I think that's a standard he would hold for himself. We're not sugarcoating none of this stuff. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth. TMP says, I'm with you. TGK, I released a video today saying we must get more from Luka. Even hurt, find a way to give us more. My MVP don't give in or give up. I like that. Nick says, TGK, the extra day rest could be the difference for Luka. He is due for a big game from what we've seen from Luka so far. He is made for moments like this. Man, tomorrow's such a late game. I'm going to be rocking back and forth. Like right now, I'm intermittent fasting, so like I know I won't be able to eat during the game, but I'm going to be hungry. My nerves going to be on 10. I don't want to watch, man. I don't want to watch. Kareem says, watch tomorrow or the next game. Luka will have an efficient 40-10-10 game, and people will completely forget he's letting anybody down. Very true. All you need is one game, Luka. And we need that game for game 5. You know why? we need the Luka game 5, so we can make sure we get that win. That way the rest of the team could pick him up come game 6 when we wear the black jerseys and black out the arena. But that's left to be seen, man. Gina Kim says, I saw many people calling Luka fat and dumb on Twitter for just turning on him. Luka needs to shut them up. I'm waiting on that one game. Yeah, it's the Luka disrespect is a little bit crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. Kyrie for 3. It's not the knee, it's the bad body language, complaining, doubt in his movements. He will clean it up and win the next 2. You know what? Great point. Now that takes me to this right here. This was right after the game. And I want to get into what Kyrie's comments here about Luka Doncic and Clipper fatigue, man. Damn.
Pretty much banged up. So, we don't have time to kind of look at each other and, ask if we're okay to a certain degree. We just got to be willing to put our bodies on the line. And if he's not good to go, then I'm sure he'll sit out. But knowing him and knowing his confidence level and knowing how well he knows the Clippers, I know he wants to play well. And I know he wants to make a bigger impact than what he's doing now, even though he's almost averaging a triple-double for the series. But we're always critical of him, and I think he's always critical of himself. So he's a young kid in the playoffs going against a team that beat him twice. So there's a little bit of a mental fatigue there as well. But I think this is what makes the beauty of sports come together. We have another opportunity on Wednesday to be in LA and be better. So hopefully these next 2 days will be good to him, and I know they'll be good to him, and we'll be all right. We'll be ready for Wednesday's game.
There you go. He definitely revealed that there was some mental fatigue or Clipper fatigue, right? And I don't think it's just Luka, man. I don't think it's just Luka that feels the fatigue. I think we all, as Mavs fans, feel that fatigue too. I do. Definitely tired of seeing the Clippers versus the Mavericks. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, but I knew we had to go through this. For Luka to get where he needs to go, I knew we had to go through the Clippers. But damn it, I'm tired of them, bro. I'm tired of the Clippers. I'm tired of Paul George. I'm tired of Terrence Mann. Tired of Harden. Just tired of the Clippers. And I hope the Mavericks are annoyed by them too, so they can get done with them. But I think there's obviously some truths to that. I don't think Kyrie's lying about anything. I think he sees it. He's obviously the vet for the team, and I think he means well by Luka. So him saying it, I think they're addressing it. I think they have addressed it, and I just hope it does come to fruition come tomorrow, where they're ready to go. 2 days should be good for them. But again, they're on the road, so we'll see. Lockbox Entertainment in the building. What's up, Lockbox? Clipper fans really out here saying T-Man is a lockdown defender on Luka. I need him to cook. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Gina Kim says agreed. Have a better game plan. We don't need threes all the time. We don't need threes all the time. Why aren't we moving the ball more? Feed the bigs, cut, drive to the basket, anything to make it easy. And Kai be aggressive early. Kai definitely needs to be aggressive early, man. Looks like a man selling his team, if you ask me. What are you talking about? Nick says, TGK, kid has to put PG on Harden during clutch time. Luka should be on PG because he can't keep up with Harden laterally, especially with a bum knee. One of the reasons why I lost last game. I think because Luka, I'll say this. I think because Luka had the 5 fouls, they should have told him to D up. Yeah, you have 5 fouls, but if they're gonna call a foul on you for playing good defense, and if you don't foul, and if it's nothing like egregious, then just play defense. If you foul out, fuck it, you foul out. You got Kyrie, he's on a heater. But to play the soft defense that we had to play right there, I think that was a mistake. Because if you're gonna keep Kleber in the game, I would prefer Luka to play defense. And it's not like Harden was just blowing by him because Luka was playing defense. Luka wasn't. He was just standing there long enough to where he didn't foul him, and then he just let him by, and he got an easy floater. I get the numbers are one thing, but you never give up easy points. You're never supposed to give up an easy floater. Like, I'm heavily against that. So I think if Luka is going to play soft defense, you need a center back there. If he's not going to play soft defense and defend, then you can keep Kleber back there. If they kick you out of that game, shame on the NBA, especially if he didn't foul like egregiously. Like, yeah, if it's like some physical defense, it is what it is. They shouldn't call you out, right? But you shouldn't be that scared to play defense either. If I'm being completely like unbiased and honest, you know. Juan Romo says, if you're Ty Lue and you know Luka is hurt, how would you game plan for him? Physical, like they have been. Isolate him, make him guard. Yeah. Make him guard, isolate him, put Harden and PG to go look for him, hunt him. It sucks, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. Jenny Kim says, Knicks, I disagree. I think DJJ should be on Harden instead. Have PJ and on PG, have the bigs in at all times, and I think we should start Lively now. He's proved he's the better big in the series. You know, I also don't like how quickly we switch. We switch so easily every single time when it comes to a switch. Like whenever it was PG and Luka, Harden will ask for the pick from Terrence Mann and we switch it so easily. I don't think you should. Like in those instances, I think we have to think the game within the game, right? I don't think you should switch it so easily and still fight to stay in front of Harden. Like at this point, I think Luka should hedge it and allow PJ to recover, and then Luka should run to Terrence Mann because that's what the game plan was showing. And if Harden's not going to give that ball to Terrence Mann in those possessions, he's not. And if he did, that's a victory for us. You know, I'll live and die with Terrence Mann having to do something from the perimeter. I'll live and die with that than over Harden. That's what I think. Nan says, not for 1 second do I believe that Kyrie thinks that Luka is letting him down. Agreed. I think the same thing. I don't think Kyrie's feeling that either. Gogu, what's up, Gogu? Kai is dominant because Luka's still a threat. That's why Kai changed his game. When he has a teammate that could be a threat like LBJ. When he was alone, he can't carry a team. That too. Drelifer Garcia? Puro pinche Garcia in here. What's up? He says, Mavs offense is just too predictable and stagnant at times. They're not making the Clips work hard enough on defense. Got to make Luka work the post more. Facts. I'll say this till my face turn blue, man. When Luka is in the post, that makes everybody have to look for him. When Luka's in the perimeter, everyone can see him. And that makes it easier to defend, even as great as he is. Gina Kim said, this playoffs kind of sucks. So many injuries around the league. Giannis, Zion, Middleton, Murray, Randall, Luka. I'm just glad Luka can play through it for now. I hope so. The heavy Luka ISO is at the top is killing the offense. I agree. I think you have to play a different version of basketball in the playoffs, and we're not doing that offensively. While I wouldn't even say we've been great offensively. I think the last two games were better, but we ain't been that great offensively. Big J sent me a video where it showed the difference between Kai and Braun. Kai is more mature than Braun and not blaming his teammates and taking accountability. Yeah, you already know how Braun is, man. You already know how Braun is. All right, let's get to the next topic here. So we talked about the Luka fatigue. We talked about Luka, quote unquote, letting Kyrie down. We talked about how Kid could help Luka Doncic and help him be better for Kyrie as well. Next thing I want to talk about is his knees, right? I want to talk about Luka's knees, why his knees bleed. Talk about a sprain. Talk about what Brian had to say. He's an MD, reviews like every single athletic injury that there is known to man. He's awesome. I want to get into that here in a second, but let me read a couple more comments. Nick says, watch and soak it all in, win or lose. I still remember the pain of 06, and I'm glad I experienced that because it made 2011 extra special. I don't want to lose again to the Clippers, man. I don't want the season to end, bro. Jenna Kim said, I'm tired of the fake Clippers game. When can the Mavs have a crazy offensive game, make all of our threes? We scored over 110 at least, so we just got to win those games. We do. I'm surprised that no one's calling out the Zebras set the tone in the first quarter last game. But as a longtime Mavs fan, I always expect the Zebras to do what they do. Great point, Nick. So I brought up when I talked to Slightly Biased yesterday. I stated like the way the refs officiated that first quarter, they removed all of the physicality and aggressiveness from the Mavs and gave it to the Clippers. And that sets the way you play defense moving forward, man. They were hesitant. They didn't want to do things that they normally been doing. They basically called a regular season kind of game and not a playoff game, and that pissed me off. That pissed me off to no end. 34 votes in, and 50% say that Luka let Kyrie down, and 50% say no. That's wild, man. That's wild. Y'all get them likes up, man. I see we at 12. Let's get these likes up, man. If y'all a Mavs fan, get the likes up. If you're a Kyrie fan, get the likes up. You're a Luka fan, get the likes up. The channel needs oxygen, man. A like gives it oxygen. Did y'all like that Kendrick Lamar diss? Let me know. Jenna Kim said, I think they all were scared to play defense because refs were calling every foul. Harden wasn't just getting by Luka; he got by PJ and Maxey too. We just need a big in the game, just in case they get blown by. Yep. Sticks in the building. What's up, Sticks? Kid sucks. It's that simple. Great coaches learn how to protect their hurt players. They know how to game plan to benefit both the player and the team. We need to stop crap between Luka and Kyrie. Yep. I agree, Sticks. Edison Pierce, what's up? Kyrie will step up. Centers will step up. TSJ might knock down 5 threes. Mavs and 6. PJ and DJ. Jay step up too. We got this. We need this. We need this, man. We need this. I will not be able to cope if we take another loss. Jenny Kim said, I think Kai isn't aggressive early because first quarter is supposed to be Luka's time, but since he's hurt, since he's off, it's hurting us. So we need Kai to step up and from the start until we get Luka easy looks. Yep. Hit the like. Yeah, hit the like, man. Big J in the building. I didn't even hit Big J sound effect, man. Let's hit it. I got a big amount. I took a different route. I am the big or the little. Did you record you and Slightly? I just randomly came in and saw you there with him. Need more collabs soon. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him after this. I'm gonna see if there's a way he could re-upload that. That way I could just pull that conversation. I thought it was a great conversation. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know what you thought. Nan says, my biggest concern in this game is not the players, it's Jason Kidd. He doesn't make any in-game adjustments. That is my biggest concern too, Nancy. I fear that to no end. What is it? That boy on top, 1600. What's up? Everyone but Luka needs to step up. LOL. I get he has a sprained knee or whatever. Chucking up some of the shots is what we need to stop doing and just be a floor general. Focus more, setting up everyone like a mastermind instead of trying to score 40. Great point. Gogu says our bigs should be the factor in the next game. They've been the factor in every game, man. When they have a bad game, it's rough. Jenny Kim said, I can't believe I called how the game would go. Clips, magnet ball, refs, and no Kawhi. I'll speak better things to existence from now on. Is Tim Hardaway Jr. playing? Well, let's take a look here. Now, let's get into Luka's knee stuff, right? So, Luka Doncic has a sprained knee, but the Mavericks will consider him probable to play Game 5 against the LA Clippers. Jason Kidd says Doncic did everything during Tuesday's practice. And then for THJ, so Dallas Mavericks wing Tim Hardaway Jr., right ankle sprain, has been downgraded to out. Whoa, damn. Yeah, he's out tomorrow. Damn. They were saying that he had a chance. Wow, he's out. Yep, he's out, man. Damn. He is out. That's crazy. I thought he was going to have a chance. So yeah, Tim Hardaway is not playing tomorrow. And then at last, here's this right here. Hold on, let me turn my music off so y'all can hear it. So check this out. This is Salute to Jericho on Twitter. I think he does an awesome job, like finding those clips, and he also does like some analysis on his channel. So yeah, y'all go check him out or follow him on Twitter if y'all do. But yeah, Y'all see this this tape right here? Y'all see that tape behind Luka's knee? I'm pretty sure it wraps around up his thigh, whatever the case may be, but I'm like looking at the knee like a hawk. All right, so that's Luka practicing on today with all the tape around his knee. Jericho at Kyrie Mavs. That's where you can find him, at Kyrie Mavs. Yeah, go check him out, man. He says that's a lot of tape on Luka Doncic's right knee. Any doctors who want to weigh on what this tape does and why there's so much of it? Mr. Brian Sutterer, I don't know. Don't ask me, guys. He says, so after rolling my eyes at how ridiculous that tape is, here's a more serious answer that you'd get from someone who believes there's evidence to this. I don't. That tape pattern with the thin strands is intended to help promote lymphatic drainage and decrease swelling. It's not doing anything to stabilize his knee. It's a cheap way to try something that is most likely just placebo. Damn. Aww. I was reading other comments, and there was another doctor that even, iterated that he believes it's a placebo as well. I've had tape on my knee before whenever I was having my meniscus issues, and tape helps, man, because it kind of like pulls your ligaments away to where it obviously stabilizes, but it pulls them away a little bit to where you're not feeling the pain all the time. Now, whether the drainage that helps the lymphatic drainage, I don't know, but that is a hell of a lot of tape. So the tape shouldn't normally be that thin. It's obviously going to be a thicker form of tape for it to be able to stabilize the knee. But I don't lie. Like, I know we got reports that it was knee soreness, it was knee this, knee that. But for them to finally come out and say it's a knee sprain made me so concerned, bro. Made me so concerned about it. Another thing I want to show you. Let me see. Hold on. Stick sent me a post earlier. Oh, talking about Embiid and Harden. That's funny. Where you go? Here it goes. Here it goes. Where's he at? He had a great post earlier today. It went kind of crazy. And if I can find it, let me find it, guys. Damn, where it at? Did he tweet that much to where? There it goes. Okay. So check this crazy. This is from Hero of the Day. Salute the Hero of the Day, man. Big time Luka fan, right? I do have issues with Luka and Kyrie stans when they are so one way and hate the other players stupid. But Hero of the Day, he's a big ass Luka fan, and But he said when the going gets tough, some of us stand by our franchise player. If you're going to tear Luka Doncic down when it's popular, then stay on that side when the tables turn. But then we got this crazy photo right here, right? So I wondered, why is Luka Doncic always bleeding from his knees? People have said that it is a floor burn, like when he falls on the ground and he cuts his knees and he has a scab that hasn't healed. I do believe there was about 10 days between the Rockets game till they played the Clippers, and you're telling me the scab didn't heal then? Like, it's kind of crazy. But then I also been wondering, like, is there something to it where there's, I don't know, injections? Like, is he getting knee injections into his knees, right? Even Brian, the great doctor, sports medicine doctor, questioned it. He goes, he's responding to someone else saying, well, they're injecting his knee to the point where it's bleeding. So I think they're doing everything they can. Brian responded, okay, so I saw something too where it looked like he came back on the court with a little red spot on the compression garment. Can anyone else confirm? He tagged Nick Angsta. Nick responded, he said he's had that for at least a full month. It comes and goes. This is March 30th. And then right here, Grant Theft said, damn, I need water. He says, appearing bothered by his knee against the Sacramento Kings. The left one was bleeding. The right one, I fell on it twice on a step back. It hurt a little bit, but I'll be fine. I don't know, man. A lot of speculation, right? I need water, bro. I ain't got no waters laying around. There's a lot of speculation, though. Especially like where your knee's bleeding. You just never know what's causing that, you know? So I just hope, man. I'm keeping the hope alive. I'm trying to stay positive. I feel like the Mavericks should be able to beat them, even with a subpar Luka game, which in certain regards, people say has been the Luka we've gotten. I just want a subpar Luka game where he's not taking astronomical amount of shots. Like be subpar, but be efficient, you know? Don't be subpar and not efficient. I can't believe I already read that one. Jenna Kim says, that wasn't Kendrick, that was Kung Fu Kenny. Those Drake fanboys acting like it wasn't hard because they don't understand real rap. Okay, Gina Kim, okay. I thought that Kendrick's diss was masterful lyrically, but the beats were mind-blowing. Crushing Drake as a absentee father was rough. Yeah, that was rough. We need his shooting. We do, man. Luka's knee and tape looked like venom. He was wrapped like a symbiote. Yeah, symbiote. I hope I'm saying right. What does the tape even do? Like they said, they maybe thought it was a placebo effect. Big J says we need to work inside out to keep the defense honest and free up uncontested threes. If they aren't falling, they need to become slashers. You know? Luka needs to become a decoy. You know. Nancy, did you see Jason Kidd's interview today after practice? Practice about tomorrow's game? No, but I'll pull it up. Well, we'll end off the show pulling up Jason Kidd's comments today. Let me see. Here it goes. Found it. We about to check it out here in a bit, Nancy. Give me a second. That boy on top, 1,600. To be fair, Luka does not play. If Luka does not play, Kyrie gets doubled or even triple team, so we need both on the court. Another great point. Damn. I heard THJ re-aggravated his ankle. That is probably why he is out. I don't mind him being out, though. Y'all so evil. Do you think we need Tim? Every time he was in, he hurt us on D and barely provided offense. If Luka gets going, everyone gets going. I'm waiting on Exum too. I think we need Exum and Green over Tim because Exum and Green can play defense. Gogu says, great to see he practices free throws. He was off in playoffs free throw. I thought he's been doing way better on his free throws in the playoffs this season. McGurble Jr., what's up? Really wanted to beat the Clips here. Think we match up good on OKC. Saw Denver get beat up against LA and only gotten worse against Wolves. There's a path to the finals. There is a massive path to it. Big J, man. Salute to Big J, man.
I got a big amount.
Appreciate it, Big J. Just get the 5 TGK memberships. For those that don't know what the membership does, it grants you access to It grants you access to Midnight Madness, which is hosted on either a Friday night or a Saturday night. That's where we talk about everything Mavs related, and we bring up guests. We get their opinions, and we just talk Mavericks basketball in a comfortable setting, man. In a comfortable setting. So I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all tune in on either Friday or Saturday night, right? Because Game 6 is Friday. I'd rather Luka just rest. We know he can make free throws and threes. He just needs to be a better shot selection. They need to be practicing plays to run instead, and Lively should be working on free throws too. Facts. MDs hating on chiropractic, natural ways of healing the body without drugs. Who would have guessed? Most of these MDs should shut the hell up. Social media expert doctors. Oh, that's funny. Luka didn't look bothered, and we got Kai saying he'll be ready Wednesday, so I expect a big game from those two. Hope so. My issue with Kidd is he made Harden look like Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter and did nothing to adjust during the game. So what's his answer for this game? Great point. That's why I fear a lot. What I don't like is how everyone is turning on Luka and bringing up Kai to make it Kai versus Luka or Luka versus Kai. It's okay to hold them accountable, but don't need to put them against each other. Yep. That's my thing as well. That is my thing as well. All right, man. Let's go and let's take a look at what Mr. Jason Kidd had to say right quick. Let's take a look here and see what the good old coach, what favors my brother.
With the medical, Luka has a sprained knee. He's probable for tomorrow. Timmy just had a setback, so he's going to be reevaluated, but he's questionable. And then Omax is out.
Timmy had a setback during that little stay ready game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll reevaluate him and see how he feels.
How much was Luke able to do today?
Everything.
Okay.
Jason, they scored 18 3-pointers in the game one and also 18 in game 4. How do you guys run them off the 3-point line?
Yeah, I think looking at game 2 and 3, just being able to understand that 3 is important for them, and we got to do a better job, especially early in the game.
How do you guys, as coaches and the players as well, help make things easier for Luka? I mean, he always has
great
to work
question.
for whatever he gets, but is there a way that you guys can help him simplify things?
Great question.
Yeah, well, it's simple now. You got to give. They're throwing a lot of different bodies at him and making him work and taking the 3 away or taking the lob away. So for him, he's got to look to score a little bit more for us and be aggressive and set the tone early.
Huh?
And it goes without saying.
Hold on, no. Jason Kidd. Hold on, let me gather. Let me gather my thoughts. Oh man. Did I just hear what he said? Hold on, man. Let's run that back right quick. That was such a great question. Let's see.
You got to give. They're throwing a lot of different bodies at him and
Hold on.
making
Go here.
for them, and we got to do a better job, especially early in the game.
How do you guys, as coaches and the players as well, help make things easier for Luka?
I don't know whoever asked that question, but salute to that person because that is a question I would have asked. Maybe he been watching me. Look at this. No, but that was a great question. I'm glad he asked that.
I mean, he always has to work for whatever he gets, but is there a way that you guys can help him simplify things?
So now that I was able to think about it for a few seconds, even if Jason Kidd did think of something, even if they do have a game plan, I just know this psycho motherfucker is not gonna tell us. I have to know that, but I hope he does have something planned, right? Look what he says, right? He doesn't give you any strategy. He doesn't give you game plan. Man, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, Jason Kidd. I'm not mad at you. I understand the way you think. I do, but I hope y'all actually do have a plan. But check it out, what he said.
Yeah, well, it's simple now. You got to give. They're throwing a lot of different bodies at him and making him work and taking the 3 away or taking the lob away. So for him, he's got to look to score a little bit more for us and be aggressive and set the tone early.
Crazy ass, man. Crazy ass answer, man. Oh man, crazy ass answer. So, look, I don't think I could give Mr. Jason Kidd more benefit of the doubt. I don't think I can offer more wiggle room. Pause, right? That deserves a super mega pause.
Super mega pause.
But as a competitor, you don't want to give away the strategy. I fully understand that. But to say that he has to be aggressive, like it's just crazy to say that, bro. Like what the hell?
Jason, it goes without saying the kind of player that Kyrie Irving is in the playoffs, but how special is it to see it with him being a Dallas Maverick?
Yeah, I think there were questions when we traded for him. I think those have all been answered. But when you talk about Kai's, he's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's a winner, and for us to have him is big, and we saw that in Game 4. His ability to lead the guys when things weren't going well, we just stayed the course, and he kind of led us there by getting us going offensively and just kept us calm. His calmness is one of the big things you need this time of year, where you don't panic, and he's one that never panics. He's always figuring out a way to get back in the game or control the game, and that's what you need this time of year.
If your team is going to have a long playoff run, often there's kind of a crossroads games, and that happened to you guys in 2011 with Portland. What do can you use that as maybe a history lesson, or point out how important it is to bounce back? Or
Great question.
galvanize
Great
from
question.
A tough loss like you guys had the other day.
Yeah, I think you learn from your wins, you learn from your losses, and Game 4 we learned. I mean, we fought and got back into the game, took the lead, but there were things that led up to that we can't do, and it was kind of like Game 1. We had a bad quarter, the first quarter, but you can't have bad quarters, at this time of the year, especially against the Clippers. They're a very good team, and again, being able to take the threes out. But a lot of times in series, there's swing games. A lot of guys look at 3 and 5 as swing games, and so we're going on the road. This is a swing game. The winner controls the series, and so we got to find a way to win on the road.
Coach, we saw Exum during the 5-on-5. Do you see him making more of an impact in the series moving forward? Or?
Yeah. I look for Exum. We were hoping that Timmy was going to get back. We'll see how he feels tomorrow, but. Looking at what Exum, I think he's going to have a big part in Game 5. Up to this point, he hasn't been up to his standards, but we trust that he's going to be really good in Game 5.
I hope so.
Every career has its challenges. How do you maintain and stay grounded
I
in
hope
the ebbs
so.
and flows of being a head coach in the NBA?
That's a great question.
It is a great question, Jason Kidd.
You just have to be consistent, and when you look at telling the truth to your players, even if they don't want to hear it or don't like it, being consistent with the truth, and then being supportive when things aren't going well. You got to be there to support them, not when things are going good. It's easy to be supportive, but when things aren't going good, just being able to be there to help them, give them the answers, to help them fight through a tough time and see them bounce back. And when you can see them smile, you know that they're going in the right direction.
What did you think of Luka's comment the other night after the game? He feels like he's letting Kyrie down.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, that's his opinion. He's doing everything he can for his teammates, and so. But that's his opinion. You got to respect that. And so that's something that he's not letting anybody down. He's playing. You're gonna make some shots. You're gonna miss some shots, and that's just part of basketball. But we believe that when it comes down to it, he's going to be there to deliver, and we got a chance on the road in Game 5 tomorrow.
When a guy's having that kind of emotion, that kind of thought process, how do you pour into a guy? How do you coach a guy through that kind of feeling and that kind of moment?
They really are, Gina Kim. They really are.
That's as simple as it gets.
Jason, you've mentioned giving the Clippers clean looks at threes as a problem with the slow starts. Offensively, what needs to change coming out of the gate?
Yeah, not just clean looks. They're getting tough looks. They're making tough threes too.
Yep.
So there's not just
Yep.
wide open threes. They're also contested threes that they're making that they are capable of making too. These are stars. These are future Hall of Famers when you talk about Harden and PG. So understanding how important the three is for them, we got to take them off. And again, I've said this before. They're not just going to let you. And so you got to live with some that they're going to make. But again, we can't, 7 for 10, we got to do better. And we got to expect that PG is not going to wait in Game 5, he's going to come out aggressive. So we got to match that.
And then on the offensive end, slow starts typically aren't much of an issue there because Luka tends to light it up in the first quarter. What do you got? What needs to change for you guys in the first quarter as opposed to game 1, game 4?
Let's see if we get some strategy here. Do we get some game planning, Jason Kidd? Do we get some strategy from Jason Kidd? I'm going to predict no. I think it's just going to be a lot of surface level answer like, yeah, man. No, he's going to answer like, yeah, man, we need to get Kyrie going early. We need to get Luka involved early. He needs to be aggressive. We need to attack the paint. And we just need to make our shots. We haven't been making our shots as we normally do. But, we know Luka is hurt. We just have to make sure that we get him in the right positions to be successful. Tell me how to do it, man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Emotional damage.
Tell me how to kill that, man. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey. I sound like I'm Jason Kidd up in here like a rib. Let me stop. All right, let's play what Jason Kidd said. I ain't ready to rap.
Yeah, I think you look at some of the bunnies or the open shots that we miss, we normally have made, so hopefully we can make those in Game 5.
Jason, what does it say about the?
Oh, he gave a worse answer than I would have gave. That's hilarious.
KD and LeBron and Steph, between them won one playoff game this year, and they're all already out.
Who's that?
KD, LeBron, and Steph Curry. They won one playoff game between them this year, and they're already out of the playoffs. What does it say about the West?
Tough. West is tough. You look at Denver, they were in a dogfight with the Lakers. The Lakers led at halftime of every game and came up short. It's tough. There's a lot of good teams, not just individual players, but there's a lot of good teams in the Western Conference.
Mm-hmm. Coach, after last game, you said threes killed us, which was true for sure. When James Harden is just going to the floater consistently
here we go.
in the fourth quarter, is that something you're prepared to just keep living with and keep trying to take away the three, or will there be an adjustment there?
Yeah, we're going to live with that. Threes hurt you or can beat you. Twos in this league don't beat you. Gives you an opportunity. We just got to make it tougher on him with the twos. We can't just lay or give him free layups. He's too good. So we have to do a better job on the ball with him.
Multiple times in the series. What's the temp-
Bro, he is a sicko, bro. I put a poll down below. Is Jason Kidd a sicko? And 16 votes, 88% of y'all saying yes. Yeah, that is a sicko response. Oh my God, that is a sicko response.
You would have to ask them that.
Oh, hold on. The homie kicking fits. Yeah, primo, please stop because that ain't it. Oh, the raps. My bad, man. I got you.
Hey, yo.
I won't rap no more. Damn, I'm trying to think of what else I could have. Nah, damn. All right, here I'll play this for you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Appreciate the super chat, my boy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Let's just get back to this JC Kidd.
But it's good. The vibe, the energy is good. We know what we have to do, so we'll head to LA this afternoon and get ready to play them tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
All right, man. That was Mr. Jason Kidd. I would love to stay here all night with y'all and chit chat, but I do got to get ready. I do got to go sleep and go earn a check tomorrow. But yeah, man. I feel a lot better today. I feel like this was therapeutic for us. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I hope y'all got something from the show. Let me know if you did, and if you didn't, I'll try to be better. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. It's been your boy TGK here on TGK TV. Tomorrow, the pregame show starts 1 hour before the actual game tips off. So I believe it tips off at 8:30 Central Time. So I'll be live 7:30 Central Time. So hope you had a good one, man. Hope you had a lot of fun here, even though it was kind of somber because of the news. But try my best, man. Try my best to give you some good Mavs content up in here. And Nancy says, thanks for doing this tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nancy DV said, I'm going to have to rewatch this. All right, DV, all right. Hopefully I could get the me and slightly biased clip. Hopefully. Junior Kim says, salute, Mavs in 6, and Luka we trust. Kung Fu Kenny the GOAT. All right, man. Y'all be good, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. And let's go Mavs, man. Let's go Mavs. Let's get this going.